Hey everyone, welcome back to the Armament Factory with me, Big Luch, aka Sparrow. When Newcastle play Arsenal, um, it's kind of a good watch most of the time. I mean, we don't have a great record of recent against them, but hopefully today it is going to happen. Now, first things I want to do, I want to start up with the lineup. So let's have a look at the lineup. So it looks like Newcastle was playing 4-4-3. So Pope in goal, Livermento, Theo Botman, and Burn at the back. Oh, they're playing Burn left back today. It's a bit of a strange one. I mean, I know he can play left back, but he usually plays centre back. But Burn at left back today. Then they got Gemarias, sorry, I should say, Tonali and Joe Linton. By the way, Tonali is having a great start to the season. He's a player, I tell you that. Tonali is a player. Right, Joe Linton, and then up front, Murphy, Walter and Gordon. I'm surprised he's playing Walter today. He didn't start him in the Champions League against Barcelona, but he's starting him today against Arsenal. So we're going to watch and see. So Newcastle playing a 4-3-3. Arsenal also playing a 4-3-3. So Arsenal are lining up like this today. David Raya in goal. Timber, Mosquera, Gabriel, and Calafiori as a back four today. No Saliba. In midfield, Eze starting. Yes, come on. Zubamendi in the middle, and then Rice on the left. And then up front, on the left, Trossard again. Saka at the on the right hand side today. You know, Madueke obviously injured, and then Gyökeres up front. So finally, we got Saka back, but no Saliba and no Odegaard. But yes, finally, Eze starts in the Premier League. I'm looking forward to see what he can do, especially against Newcastle. So that's it, guys. That's the lineup: 4-3-3 versus 4-3-3. Now, like I said, you recently, especially last season, my memory is not great, but from what I remember last season, they beat us twice, home and away, and also knocked us out of the Carabao Cup, I believe, because I think United knocked us out of the FA Cup and Newcastle knocked us out of something. I believe, yeah, it's the Carabao Cup because they ended up going to win it. So yeah, not a great record against. It seems like Newcastle knows how to play against Arsenal. To be honest with you, I feel like Eddie Howe is the reason. Eddie Howe has got Arteta's number, or Arsenal in general. He's always had good games against us, even when he was at Bournemouth. To be honest, I mean, we would beat him more often when we played against Bournemouth, but with Newcastle, his record has been good against us, especially of recent years. So let's see what we can do today. I have a feeling we are going to win. I hope we are. Obviously, anything can happen, but the reason I'm saying this is because of Liverpool dropping their points yesterday. I'm sure Mikel Arteta has reiterated to the players how important it is to get today's 3 points, not just merely for the sake of the points or needing to close the gap, but also for the mental side of it. The boost to the mentality, to the confidence, to the comfortability of the players. Because had the gap grown bigger, had Liverpool won yesterday and made the gap to 8 points, I believe it would have really taken a detrimental effect mentally on the Arsenal players and the Arsenal camp in general. Um, because a gap like that, it's yeah, it's not easy to climb back as we saw last season when Liverpool went steaming ahead. Um, so hopefully it's not the only loss they're gonna take this season. Hopefully they'll drop more points, but for the mental part of it and the mental aspect behind the football, hopefully if we win today's game, Mikel Arteta will know and will have told his players how important that is on both sides. Now, yes, it could have been either that we went 8 points behind, or it's that we closed the gap to 2 points today, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, fingers crossed. Let's see how that goes, guys. I'm hoping it's going to be a great game. I'm hoping that um, it's going to be exciting, spicy. I want to see Eze do something. I want to see Gyökeres score like, I want to finally see what I've been missing, in a sense, what everyone was talking about when it came to Gyökeres playing at Sporting Lisbon. I don't really watch the Portuguese league. I've witnessed him in real life against Arsenal because I've went to the Arsenal games when we played Sporting Lisbon, in both the Europa and the Champions League, I believe. So I have seen him. I wasn't ever a big fan of him in general. I didn't mind him coming to Arsenal because bear in mind we only paid, like, I don't know, what was it, 55 million, plus some add-ons or whatever. So I don't think he even hit 60 million with the add-ons in pounds. I'm talking about, because a lot of people get confused, because the euros gets thrown around a lot, so people get mixed up with the numbers. But I believe it's around 55 million pounds, whatever it was. Anyway, we didn't pay that much for him. But I was never a big fan of him. But I'm glad we got a striker, an out and out striker anyway. So there's no more excuses really. And the fans won't complain as much as well, about not having a striker. So I'm happy he came, but I was never a big fan of him. But now I want to see what he actually can do. Now that he's playing at a great club, like Arsenal, and he's got a great team around him, because we do have a great team. Let's see what he can do. Let's see if he can actually prove to not only me, to all his critics too, that he's ready for the Premier League. He's ready to embrace this league. He's ready to kick off, his goals or his scoring tally, and prove to everyone what he can really do. So yeah, I want him doing well. Eze, like I said, I'm happy for Trossard again that he's got another start. Not really deserving of the back of the last game against Man City, but still deserving of what he did before that. He's come on a couple of times, got a couple of goals, got a couple of assists as well. So I believe that the start is still deserving, but he needs to prove, because the last game I did say he didn't really um, prove to everyone that he is deserving of having that start, against Man City. He didn't prove that in the game. Hopefully today he will prove that, yeah, I'm deserving of the start. I'm deserving of being here, and being one of the first names on the team sheet. So hopefully he gets to do that. I'm still not convinced. I believe he's more of a substitute player. He's more of at the Arsenal level. I know at Brighton, he was a regular starter, but I mean, at a club like Arsenal, if you're not putting the shift in week out, then you'll be a player that gets rotated, and it's simple as that. Doesn't matter what you've done before, where you've come from, whatever. Um, but yeah, but let's talk about Newcastle a little bit. Newcastle is a very dangerous team. I like Newcastle. I like their manager a lot. I've said it all many times that I've always wanted him at Arsenal, even before Mikel Arteta was mentioned, like right after Arsene Wenger, and just as that period of Arsene Wenger's reign was coming towards an end. I was already touting Eddie Howe. I was already kind of calling for him to come and take over. So I do really like him as a manager, and he's proven both at Bournemouth and Newcastle, that he's a really, really good manager. Not a lot of managers do what he did at his age. Bringing Bournemouth up 4 tiers of English football to the Premier League. A club whose stadium, I believe, it's like a whole 17,000 fans. So a fairly small club. So yeah, I've always liked him. He's a very dangerous manager. He knows how to play against teams like Arsenal, like I said earlier. Also the players he's put together is unbelievable. Guimaraes, Joe Linton, Tonali. Like I said, Tonali I think is an absolute wonderful player. I'd have him at Arsenal definitely. Um, and then obviously the loss of Isak hasn't really had a detrimental effect on Newcastle, as much. I feel like he hasn't really kicked off his career at Liverpool. Definitely not off the back of yesterday's game. And Newcastle don't look like they actually miss him. They look like Voltemade. I wouldn't say it's a replacement for Isak in that sense, but he looks like he can be the Peter Crouch esque type of tall footballer or striker that that gets the goals in. I mean, um, he doesn't look bad. He still has a lot to prove. I mean, he's still got to show us what he really can do. But I think that's a great addition to the Newcastle team, and obviously they've got Gordon, and they've got a few other players here and there as well. Um, he's gone with 4-3-3, similar to Arsenal, so I don't know if they're gonna cancel each other out really, or if it's gonna be one of those open games where it's end to end. That's what I'm hoping for. Yes, it sounds mad as an Arsenal fan because you really want Arsenal just to put Newcastle to bed, but at the same time, I am hoping for a great advertisement for the Premier League. I do always enjoy that so that the rest of the world can see and know why we have the greatest league in the world. Now, not long left to the game, so let's go through the lineup again for all the people that has joined us late. So Newcastle, like I said, are playing a 4-3-3, exactly the same as Arsenal. They've got Nick Pope in goal. They're playing at left back today, Burn. I wouldn't say strange because he has played there before, and obviously he can do a job there. I do prefer him at centre back. I say I do prefer him like I'm a Newcastle fan, but I'm just speaking as a pundit. I do prefer to see Burn at centre back, but today they've got Botman and Theo as centre backs, and then Livramento obviously as a right back. Livramento, another player, great English player that has proven himself to be worthy of the being part of the England squad and being called up and playing for them. And then obviously in midfield, Guimaraes, like I said, a pretty decent player. I like him, but I do really, really like Tonali a lot. I think Tonali is a great player. Joe Linton as well. That brute strength. That you need someone like that, a bit of a bully type of player. Um, I do worry about him a little bit, but at the same time, he does get yellow carded a lot. Uh, Maybe he loses his head and then gets sent off, and then we play against 10 men. Yeah, I don't care. I just want the points. I don't care how they come, mate. I really don't. And then obviously up front they have Murphy on the right hand side, Gordon on the left hand side, and Voltemade. I hope I'm saying his name correctly. Up front as a number 9. So David Raya and goal for Arsenal at right back. Timber. Today we've got Mosquera and Gabriel as centre back partners. Mosquera deserving is done very very well. I'm not sure if this is tactical with Saliba or again he's got a little knock or he's felt something. He's been injured of late, and his injuries are reoccurring. So to be honest with you, the Mosquera uh, uh, and Hicapie addition to the Arsenal squad have turned out to be very very important, because imagine we didn't buy those players and Saliba struggling like this. Kiwi, you're obviously not being part of the squad anymore. um Possibly he would have stayed, but still, I mean, a great cover from Mikel Arteta and Berta, obviously. So, yeah, great addition. Mosquera, very young player. I've talked about him before. He was touted by a lot of teams. He was wanted by a lot of clubs, but he chose to play for Arsenal, which is a superpower that Mikel Arteta has brought to Arsenal, where he's turned the club into a club where players want to come. I've talked about this before. So he's partnering Gabriel today, which is great. It's a great look. I like it. Gains more experience. And hopefully gets adapted to the Premier League even more. And then left back, Calafiori. I'm happy about that. Obviously, I love Lewis Kelly as well, one of our own. But Calafiori was bought to actually hold that position and dominate that position at Arsenal for now, anyway. Lewis Kelly still being a little bit raw. We saw last season that there is not mistakes necessary, but not being very tidy, um, kind of like being very raw and rash with some of the tackles that he makes. Got booked a few times. Yeah, I think one of the red cards eventually got rescinded, but there were a few things in it with him like that. But that just comes from him being a youth and wanting to, kind of prove himself to everyone, which I really like, and there's nothing wrong with that. So he will come good eventually, in a sense where the more experience he gains, the more games he plays, he will become a very very good left back for both Arsenal and England. But today, Calafiori, is at left back, and he is a great player because he makes those great overlap runs. He's got pace. He's got great shots. I don't remember if you I don't know if you guys remember last season against Man City when Haaland had scored 1-0 and we were trailing over there at the Etihad Stadium. It was Calafiori that came up with a super shot. Actually just smacked the ball top corner. I remember it was a great goal, and I've seen him do that now 2 or 3 times for Arsenal. So I am very impressed with Calafiori, with what he adds to the team and what he brings to the team. And I tell you what, he's not. He's quite strong as well. He's a bit of a beast. So yeah, so that's the back four for Arsenal. And then in midfield, finally, we've got Eze starting. I'm so happy about, again, one of our own who had to go find himself and come back. Wonderful player, a great creative player, a great addition to the team. So he's starting on the right hand side, and then in between him and on the left to Declan Rice, two English players in the and sort of on the, I wouldn't say wings, but in midfield behind the wingers. On the right it's Eze, and on the left is Declan Rice, and then in front of them, in front of Eze, you've got Saka, obviously, which is really good. I want to see the link up between Eze and Saka, both on the right hand side. And then, obviously, like I said, in between him and Rice on the left hand side is Martin Zubamendi. Zubamendi. That's right, not Martin Odegaard. No, no, no. It's Martin Zubamendi. Um, Obviously, Mikel Arteta is going tactically, thinking he's going to be better distributing the ball from midfield. A lot of people did say that they may see Norgard come into midfield this time because we're playing Newcastle, and due to their midfield and the brute strength and the way they play, that Norgard might have done a slightly better job than everyone else. But Mikel Arteta knows what he's doing. He went with Zubamendi. I really like Zubamendi. Hopefully, he gets another couple of goals as well. And then up front, like I said, Saka on the right hand side, Trossard on the left hand side, and Victor Gyökeres as a number 9. Now the game's about to kick off, guys. So let's get ready to rumble. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think the score is going to be. I think it's going to be 3-1 for Arsenal. I want to see Saka score, Eze score, and Gyökeres score, or I want to see a Gyökeres hat trick. I definitely want to see Gyökeres on the score sheet. Obviously, I want to keep a clean sheet. Hopefully, Mosquera and Gabriel can become a very strong partnership. Similar to the Saliba and Gabriel partnership. But let's see. So hopefully they keep a clean sheet. But I do think Newcastle have the ability to get a goal against us, even though we are possibly the best defense in the league, if not in Europe or the world. But we'll find out today. So let's go, guys. Here we go. It's Newcastle versus Arsenal. It's at St. James Park. I can't wait for kickoff. I can't wait for this to start. Let's go, Power Rangers. I wonder if Walter Marder can score against the Arsenal. Oh, it looks like Eddie House changes formation to 3-4-3 now instead of 4-3-3. Let's see if Mikel Arteta kept it the way he said he was going to keep it. Well, we've definitely got 4. So like I said, Timber, Mosquera, Gabriel Calafiori, Zubamendi, Rice, Eze in front of them, I presume. So it has slightly changed. So yeah, so Saka, Eze, Trossard. So he's playing 4-2-3-1. So Saka, Eze, Trossard in midfield, and Gyökeres in front of them. So it's slightly changed from what they sent out. He's playing 4-2-3-1. Eze in the middle. I really like this formation. So Zubamendi and Rice in front of the back four just to defend. And then Trossard, Eze, and Saka in midfield just to feed Gyökeres and add to the goals as well. This is a great lineup, guys. This looks like it's going to be a great game. Let's go. Everyone tune in. Press like, press subscribe, all of that. Tell your friends, tell them to join, and let's go. Game is about to kick off, everyone. I should have made myself a cup of tea, you know. I really want a cup of tea and some biscuits. I really want a cup of tea. All right, let's go, guys. Let's see. This is a very important game. Like I said earlier, Newcastle are not an easy team to beat. We need to close the gap on Liverpool. This is a great opportunity for Arsenal. Let's show everyone that we're not going to miss this opportunity. Let's show everyone that we have the capability to keep up with Liverpool and that we are the best team in the league and the most likely one to win the Premier League. Right, moments away, guys. Arsenal boys in a huddle. There we go. Well done. Well done, boys. Let's go, 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 go. Sorry, guys. Here we go. As they kicking off. That's it. We started. Game on. Let's go. Oh, what happened? You have to do another kickoff. Sorry, guys. They're doing another kickoff for some reason. So I'm going to have to bring the time back. Somehow the ref wanted another kickoff. So, okay. So, in about. Here we go. Leave it there. Come on, boys. Let's go, go. Mosquera. Raya. Long ball, Raya. But loses it. Gives it straight to Newcastle. Right now. Nothing happening as much. Goalkeeper, Newcastle goalkeeper just had it for a long time. Just kick that. Oi! Foul on Saka. What's going on, ref? Joe Linton, I told you, lot. Already started. Already put a bruise on Saka. That's the problem. Why I said a lot of people would have thought maybe Norgard will be there. Well, just lashed out at Saka on the right hand side and fouled him immediately. So that's our first free kick. Here we go. We're a minute in and we already got a free kick. Zubamendi hopefully launches this like a rocket in towards the box. And our set piece play, obviously, we're set piece FC like everyone calls us. So this should be 1-0 to the Arsenal. Right? Should I call it? Maybe it's a bit too early. Ooh, it's a little bit too early, but great chance. Gyökeres header straight at the goalkeeper. But that is first attempt on target for Arsenal within 1 minute. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Great ball by Zubamendi as well. In a very dangerous area. Gyökeres obviously there's a striker, just not enough power on the header to kind of direct it into a corner. Keeper was there straight at the keeper. Here we go. Arsenal on the attack again. Calafiori, ooh, almost lost the ball. Here we go. Rice. Zubamendi and Rice. Rice again. Oof. Tried to play it to Trossard. Trossard just missed out. Newcastle got the ball now. Newcastle can't really get out of their half yet. Arsenal's got them pinned down a little bit. So far, they're just playing in their own half. But let's see now. Here we go. There we go. They're out of their own half now. Right. Livramento on the right-hand side trying to run up. Got the ball. Plays it back. Guimaraes. Burn. Newcastle fans being very loud, trying to let the Arsenal players and the Arsenal fans know you're in St. James Park now, rude boy. And that's not St. James Park in London. No, no, this is in Newcastle. Arsenal really trying to just keep the ball in the Newcastle half. But Newcastle finally, long ball switch all the way to Joe Linton. Murphy now, sorry. Tried to play to Voltamade, who played it back to Murphy. And Calafiori there to clean it up. Very well done by Calafiori. Come on. Newcastle going with the long throw. Looks like Livermento. Let's see how long his throw is. Let's see. Pause. Let's see how far he can throw it. All right, everyone in the Arsenal box. That's a good throw. Raya clears it up. Got headed back, I think, by an Arsenal player, maybe Rice, and then Raya just cleaned it up. Ooh, Raya straight forward, but Gyökeres couldn't get to it, and Pope kicks it away. That was a good throw by David Raya. His distribution is incredible. He saw Gyökeres making a run, so he just flung it out quickly. Talk about far throw. That was a really far throw. Arsenal starting at the back again. Here we go. Mosquera, Gabriel, Raya. Long ball. They're looking for Gyökeres again. Looks like Arsenal's playing the long ball game today. Looking for Gyökeres. Here we go. Here we go. Timber. Timber playing it forward. Eze. Oh! Eze with a shot, and Pope had to be there to clear it. Incredible shot. Incredible shot. Thank you. Benefits of having a wife. Right. That was a great shot. A great shot by Eze. Running into the box, getting the ball, taking a shot. Pope had to be there. What did I tell you guys in the beginning of the game? I want to see Eze. I want to see what he can do. I want to see, not what he can do, obviously we know, but for Arsenal, I want him to show to everyone that, look, I'm here. My club, my home, this game, I'm going to show you guys why I'm here. Right, corner for Arsenal. Saka takes it. Ooh, Nick Pope again had to come out and command his box and just box the ball out. Arsenal get it back, play it back. Oh, be careful, be careful, be careful. And he plays it back to David Raya. I believe that one was Skera. Good, nice and tidy. David Raya kicks it long again to Calafiori. Calafiori keeps the ball, holds it up very well, plays with Eze. Eze plays it in the middle. Rice. Now, Timber, Saka, Timber. Great 1-2 between the two. Timber. Plays it to Gyökeres. Gyökeres shoots. Blocked by the Newcastle centre-back. Great play by Arsenal, though. I must say, I am very happy with the way Arsenal have started this game. Very, very positive. Very, very creative. And I can feel like they're trying to put a marker down and they're trying to make a statement. Liverpool came to St. James Park, struggled, nearly took a point only, ended up with a last-minute winner. Arsenal is not going to leave it that late. Saka in the box. Saka crosses. Ooh, Nick Pope saves it. As I was talking, Arsenal create another attack. That's like 5 attacks in the last, 2-3 minutes. This is great play by Saka on the right-hand side, far right as well. Came in onto his left foot, then back on his right foot, then I think he tried to take a shot. It looked like he was crossing it, but he took a shot because maybe he was going for goal. But Nick Pope saves it again. Nick Pope clearly having glue on his gloves today because he is grabbing, touching, punching, collecting everything. Right, let's go. Gyökeres. What? Ref? What? How was that not foul? Anyway, Gyökeres got taken down just now. I don't know why he didn't get a free kick, but the ref just told him get up, and Newcastle played on. Now, Newcastle. Thor, Burn long ball forward to Gordon. Gordon chasing it. Timber with him. What can Timber do? And Timber gets the ball. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Give the ball back to the Arsenal. Right, here we go. Arsenal back on the attack. Calafiori. Come on, Cali. I'm going back to Calafiori. Going back to Calafiori. Hey, let's go. Ref, what's going on? Had to go all the way back to Mosquera and Raya. Raya back on the ball now. Right, Timber on the ball. Mosquera. Mosquera played it to nobody. I think he saw a Doppy on the pitch. Doppy, no, won't be frightened. Great ball. Timber covering for Mosquera. Mosquera track back quickly. Gordon on the ball. Mosquera out of position. Zubimendi tracked back and covered for him. Rice on the ball now. Zubimendi. That was great cover from his teammates because Mosquera was way out. Way out. This is one of the first little minor mistakes I saw him make. He was too far ahead. Thank God his teammates covered him because he could not track Gordon back if he wanted to. Gordon was way ahead of him. Anyway, Timber just nearly had a chance. Newcastle's cranking up the heat now. They're stepping up into gear 2 now. They said, no, it can't be just Arsenal in gear 2 and 3. We need to step up a gear as well. Timber had to cover and head it out as a corner for Newcastle. Right, guys, it's getting intense. It's getting spicy. It looks like this is a spice bomb. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go. Oof. Header from Newcastle, but Raya grabs it and throws it straight back out to Eze. Oh, but Eze couldn't grab on and Newcastle defense grab it. Now, Pope kicks it out. Long ball again. Gives it straight to Timber. Great touch by Timber. Timber, Zubimendi, back to Mosquera, back to Raya. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, that's the first little thing I saw about Mosquera that I thought, okay, he didn't calculate that very well. But he did come back. He did eventually help out the defense. Oh, Newcastle, Tonali again. I told you guys. Loses Joe Linton now. Guimaraes, Livramento. Calafiori had to be able to go. Livramento coming by the right corner, just by the corner flag, trying to cross it in, but Calafiori there puts the left foot out, and it's a corner for Newcastle. Right, we're starting to give Newcastle a lot of corners, but that's because they're trying to create a lot of attack. Newcastle has stepped it up. They're coming back now. They're like, no, we can't. Hey, baby, where you going? Right. Corner. Make sure defense. Make sure you show them out. Right, corner, Newcastle, Tonali, and it's cleared. Well done, Arsenal. Tonali with another corner. And it's headed out by Burn, and it's a goal kick for Arsenal. Great. I'm getting bombarded with messages, guys. I'm so sorry. Like I said, so far it's been corner after corner. So Newcastle, this is their 4th corner. We've only had 1 so far, and they call us set piece FC. Whoa! Raya with a great punch, like a Hadouken or Hadouken. I don't know what it was, but he came out with a punch, and that ball flew halfway up the pitch. Great defending, Gabriel. Eze on the ball. Long ball to Saka. Saka controls it. Ooh, Saka tried to play it. Oh, Gyökeres! Oh, penalty! Yes, it's a penalty! Get in there, Gyökeres. Well done, son. Great ball. So this is what happened. Eze plays a long ball to Saka. Saka tries to control it with a back heel, flicks it onto a Newcastle player, but gets it back, then plays it instantly towards Gyökeres. Gyökeres takes it under control. All he has to do is shoot. But Pope comes, tackles him illegally. All I had to do was the referee to take 2 seconds, blew the whistle. It's a penalty for Arsenal. Come on! Let's go! That's probably why I was getting all these messages. Oh, what is going on? Just getting bombarded, but they're looking at it. Don't tell me they're checking on the VAR. That's clearly a penalty. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. That's a clear penalty. It's clear as daylight. He moves the ball away from Pope. Pope has no contact on the ball, sticks his leg out, and boom. It's a penalty. Stop it, man. Bruno Guimaraes trying to complain. You can't complain. You know that's a penalty. Stop that. Come on, Saka. Don't try and do a Panenka like you did at Real Madrid. What? What? Oh my god, the ref said he has to go and check it. Why would you need to check it? If they don't give this as a penalty, know that all the conspiracy theories of refs and the conspiracies against Arsenal are all going to creep back up. Because this penalty is as clear as daylight. Look. What? Touch ball where? Look. Oh my god, they're trying to say he touched the ball with his toe. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. If they're not giving this as a penalty, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. If they don't give this as a penalty, don't tell me about don't Arsenal fans are conspiracy theorists. Nah, man. Nah. Not having that. It's ridiculous. It's taking that long to check on a penalty. Bro, you gave the penalty. It's a clear penalty. Oh, come on. He's taking his time, man. What is he going to do? If he's going to change his mind, I'm going to go crazy. What's he going to say? I can't hear what he's saying. I haven't got the volume up. What? He's cancelled the penalty. Oh my god. Oh my. How? I couldn't hear what the ref said. I've got the volume down, but all I see him shake his hand and say no. Arsenal players now trying to talk to him. Listen, this is bedlam now because this is ridiculous. Eucharist looks confused. Everyone looks confused. Drop ball? Oh, Lord have mercy. Conspiracy theories are going to kick in. It's going to be bedlam. Everyone's going to go crazy. You know the Arsenal fan base is going to go crazy. We better get 2-3 goals in this game because if we drop points because of one goal and not getting the penalty, look, now everyone's look, this is look. Right, let's keep positive, everyone. Forget it. Let's keep positive. That was absolutely ridiculous. I'm fuming. I don't understand, yeah? What I don't understand is who is sitting there, who's sitting, wherever they're sitting, checking the VAR, and actually saw the goalkeeper touch the ball. I just want to know this because I don't understand. And they say, oh, stop creating conspiracies. Stop believing in conspiracies. Listen, man, every season, every single season. And that's just once or twice or 3 times. Just all the time with us. All right, let's get back on track, guys. Now, Newcastle, Gordon. Gordon tried to make a run, loses the ball. Arsenal get the ball back. It's bouncing everywhere between Newcastle players, Arsenal players. Right, Newcastle. Newcastle with the ball. Sorry, it's not really doing anything. It's just kind of like it. Oh, Arsenal lose the ball. Look, now Newcastle trying to claim for a handball against Gabriel inside the box, and the referee instantly tells them, "Listen, be quiet, yeah, shut up, yeah." He was in a natural. He kicks the ball. I didn't even hit his arm. It hit his chest. How about that? Just the flex of his chest. They try to call for a handball. Stop it. Stop it. Another corner for Newcastle. Cleared by Calafiori. Newcastle again with a long ball. Arsenal clear it again. Newcastle on the attack again, like just before the penalty shout. Now, Rice, kick it out. He kicks a long ball, looking for Gyökeres. Gyökeres has got it. He's holding up the ball on the halfway line. Plays it back to Eze. Oh, that was a bad ball from Saka. Tries to play it back to Gyökeres. Newcastle get a free kick in their own half. They're starting again. Long ball from Newcastle all the way forward to Murphy. Murphy loses it to Calafiori, who plays it back towards Raya. So right now, guys, all that's happening is Arsenal playing long balls. Again, David Raya, long kick forward, trying to look for Gyökeres. Eze gets the ball. Here we go. Arsenal stringing a couple of passes together. Saka. Ooh, Saka tried to play in Gyökeres or tried to cross it into the box for the other players, but Newcastle defend it, block it, and it's a corner for Arsenal. So it must be like 6-2 in corners because Newcastle must have had like 6 corners. This is our second one now. Saka again taking it, and they call us set piece FC. Rotted. Come on, let's make up for it for the penalty decision that they robbed us with, the robbery of the penalty decision, and let's make this a goal. Let's make this penalty. Let's make this corner into a penalty. Saka, very deep. Zubamendi, Trossard, getting bullied off the ball. Free kick to Arsenal. Guimaraes just kind of like barged him, trying to take the ball off him, didn't connect with the ball and just shoved him onto the floor. It's a free kick for Arsenal. It's in the kind of Declan Rice range. I don't think he's going to take a direct kick. He will launch it into the box for someone to header it. Hopefully, Gyökeres, maybe Calafiori, one of the top players get to it, and or whoever. I don't care actually. Gabriel, Mosquera, Calafiori, even Zubamendi the other day got a header from a set piece and scored. So anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. Come on, Arsenal! Rice with a free kick to the back post. Calafiori. Oh, sorry, it was Gyökeres to Calafiori. So Gyökeres headed it, and then Calafiori tried to head it in. So Gyökeres running on the back post, saw Calafiori in front of him, headed it to Calafiori, then Calafiori tried to direct it to the goal too far wide, and it's a goal kick to Newcastle. Newcastle on the cow. Voltamade holding up the ball, trying to do something, and he loses it out to Timber, his fellow countryman. And Arsenal clear it. Gets back to Newcastle now. Who's that? Saka plays to Timber. Timber plays it to Gyökeres. Saka now trying to overlap. Saka coming. Gets the ball. Saka, great play. Declan Rice running into the box. Oh, Leandro Trossard hits the post. Unlucky. The first bit of play from Trossard. Declan Rice sees him run on the left-hand side. Overlapping him. Plays him into the box. And then he takes one touch and then a shot. And the shot hits the bar. Rockets. Anthony Gordon now with a shot and Raya picks it up. Unlucky Leandro Trossard. Unlucky. But that was the first piece of play that he's been involved in. And it's a shot on target, let's say. Stopped by the post. Very unlucky. Very, very unlucky. Great play by Declan Rice. Great run from him into the box. Then seeing Trossard on the overlap. Playing him in. Beautiful football. Very easy on the eye, but unlucky. Very unlucky for Leandro Trossard. I did say before the game he needs to do something to prove his worth as a starter. Because if he keeps on coming on, it's going to be similar to Martinelli where he comes on, doesn't do nothing, doesn't contribute, and then gets taken off, and then somebody else comes on for him, like a Martinelli, to do better. So that was a little bit better. You know, at least a chance. Something got created. But now we need an end product. Right, Arsenal had 5 shots, Newcastle 3. Both had 2 on target. I'm glad to see Gyökeres is more involved in this game. Trossard still having a bit too quiet one for me. He just tried to claim for a corner, didn't get it. The ref said it's a goal kick. But yeah, Gyökeres is having a bit more involvement now. Trossard a little bit less. I want Eze is having a good game, but I want him to be a little bit more involved. I want a bit more productivity from him. I still can't believe we had a penalty overturned. Mikel Arteta, I cannot believe that they didn't give that penalty. Ridiculous. Ridiculoso. Eze like Sunday morning. Saka. Eze again. Shoot. Oh, Eze took another shot, but blocked by Newcastle. Very well done, Eze. I was just talking about him. A little bit more productivity. There you go. He heard me. He's trying. More creativity, more productivity. Now an end result. Let's get an end result, guys. Let's get an end result, Saka. Let's go. What was that? The ref is not allowing Calafiori to use a towel to dry the ball. What's going on here? The referee went and grabbed the towel off of Calafiori to wipe the ball, to throw the... This is crazy. He ran all the way to Calafiori to grab the towel off him and throw it out. That's mad. Anyway, Calafiori with the long throw into the box. Eze! Oh! And Pope saves it. Eze with an incredible shot. A screamer! That would have ripped the nets. What Nick Pope did. Like the Pope saving them again. What a shot. That's like the 3rd or 4th shot from Eberechi Eze, meaning it's coming, guys. It's overdue. Eze scoring with a ripper, a screamer today. Another long throw from Calafiori. That was a great throw by Calafiori in the box, by the way. Oh, argy bargy, something's happening. Handbags. Yep. I couldn't see what happened. I think it's again about the towel. I don't know what's going on, but a long throw into the box again. Newcastle try to clear it. It doesn't clear. Eze headed it back in, but Newcastle clear it. But clear it as far as to Arsenal's defense. Zubamendi was there and Rice. Long ball switched all the way to Timber on the right-hand side. Timber with the ball. Timber playing like a fullback. Looks like another Arsenal corner. Yep, Saka's going to take it again. Timber tried to cross it in, but it looked like Burn just stuck a long leg out. I believe it was Burn. Stuck a long leg out, and it's another corner for the Arsenal. Right, corner from Saka. Deep again. Trossard tried to header it back in. Now, outside the box. Trossard again. A little deflection, and Nick Pope comes and grabs it. Unlucky Arsenal. So it looks like twice now they've played this set piece. Ooh, Gordon's chasing it. Raya there. Long ball by the keeper all the way to Gordon. Gordon chasing it, but Raya got there first. Yeah, that looked like twice now. Saka played the set piece corner all the way toward farther than the second post or the far post, even deeper than that. An Arsenal player there trying to header it back in towards the box just for anyone to then header it in. Twice it didn't work out, but we can see what they're trying to do. It's a good piece of play. Very basic, but it looks good and it can possibly work. Right. All the last 10 touches were in the Newcastle box by Arsenal players. So, oh, here we go. Here we go. Saka won it. Now played it to Gyökeres. Gyökeres back to Saka. Saka running with it into the box. Saka plays it. Shoots it right at Nick Pope. Unlucky. That's another charge. Look, man, we are bombarding them. But the way this game is being played, it's kind of like we have 5-10 minutes where we're attacking. Then Newcastle takes over with the attack. Now it's Arsenal again. So it is kind of an end-to-end kind of game. Arsenal dominating more at the moment. Arsenal creating more. No end product yet, but the productivity is there and the positivity is there. So let's go. I did say to everyone that Newcastle is the type of team that Arsenal play against that they enjoy more. But because of the recent results we had against them, everyone denied that. But so far, it's evident that we prefer playing against teams like Newcastle than those only trying to defend. Bear in mind, Man City last week ended with 5-5-0 as a formation. 5-5-0. Let's go. The same corner again with the same depth all the way to the end. This time, no one there, so I'm not sure why he did that. They're trying to repeat the same set piece. Maybe change it up because that's not working. Told you it's a bit too basic and they need something slightly more effective. Right, Nick Pope taking ages taking this free kick. I thought they're giving out corners now if they're taking longer than 7 seconds. What's going on? Mosquera heads it to Timber. Timber kicks it all the way out to Gyökeres. Gyökeres couldn't control it. Newcastle, Burns got it back. Newcastle tries to Dan Burn tries to play a long ball to Gordon, but looks like Mosquera's there. Tried to play it back to Raya. He's not having. There's a couple of things now. Mosquera, I think someone's jinxed him. He tried to play it back to Raya instead, just made an awful kick and kicked it out for a Newcastle corner. So he's given Newcastle a corner. Hopefully, this is not going to affect his mental because so far he has been doing well for Arsenal. This game now is twice now I've seen him. One when he couldn't track back fast enough and he was too high up on a Newcastle attack, and now as well it looked like he was a little bit too nervous. Tried to play the ball back to Raya and miskicked it, and it's out for a Newcastle corner. Tonali on the corner. I like Tonali. Short corner. Gordon and Tonali play together. Tonali brings it into the box. Walter goal Newcastle. This I knew it. I knew it. You know how? Oh my god! I can't believe I actually just witnessed that. I mean, it's a great play by Newcastle. I must give them that. But after everything we just done, and again, Mosquera, I told you, lot, it's a mistake. He tried to play it back to Raya, gave them a corner. They've got a 7-foot striker in front of goal. They played it short, Tonali and Gordon. Gordon plays it back to Tonali. Tonali, I told you, lot, it's a great player. Swings it back in towards the box. Voltamade being the tallest player there, just heads it in as 1-0 Newcastle. Ah! Trossard can complain all he want about the push or whatever. They're not going to do a VAR check. Like I said again, short corner, Tonali to Gordon. Gordon plays it back to Tonali. Tonali swings a cross in. Voltemade there, no one on him. Oh, it's saying, oh, someone's saying he got pushed by Voltemade. He got pushed. Gabriel? Yeah, Gabriel saying he got pushed by Voltemade and the ref didn't call for it. He's saying not enough in it. Gabriel, that was very bad from you. You should not have gone down that easily. You should have jumped for it. It's 1-0 to Newcastle. Um, Newcastle is a very difficult team. I know Liverpool did it, but they're not an easy team to get ahead of when they've already scored a goal. I've told you a lot about our recent our recent games. Now imagine Arsenal don't get the penalty, and now they've let Newcastle score. They didn't even bother checking the VAR for that one. They didn't bother saying anything about that. Now Voltemada and Gabriel are having to go at each other. They're running to the ref. They're complaining to the ref, and the ref is trying to talk to them. I'm not sure what's going on. Looks like maybe an Arsenal free kick. Don't know. Gabriel and Voltemada went and argued. Voltemada still speaking to the ref. Obviously, I don't know what's going on or what's being said, but it seems like it was about the original push, and now something else has happened between them, more closer to the Newcastle box. It looks like the ref is giving Arsenal a free kick, but Voltemada and Gabriel are not on good terms. I'll tell you that. Right, so it's a free kick. No, sorry, corner for Arsenal, but Newcastle clear it. Oh my god. I'm not liking the way Arsenal starting to play now. Everyone's going down way too easily. It looks like they just wanna. Yeah, Voltemade scored is a fair goal, man. Gabriel, I don't know why he went down like that. But again, I told you guys, Tonali with his delivery is just ridiculous. I thought he was gonna take it from the corner. Yeah, Martinelli told them you should go and check it. They didn't check it again. Well, look, man, we had so many chances. We didn't put it in the back of the net. They took their chances. As simple as that. We've had more chances than Newcastle. It's just that Newcastle decided to take their chance and have a end product to it. We haven't been able to find the end product yet. So let's go. It has put a bit of a damper on the game because I felt like the first goal will come from us, even if Newcastle. I did say 3-1 is what I thought it's gonna be, but we're getting close to 40 minutes now. We're on 38 minutes, guys. We're getting close to 40 minutes. Right, Saka. Saka fouled by Gordon. Ref didn't blow. He said play on. Timber on the ball. Saka gets up and plays. Eze. Eze gets fouled outside the box. Ref against his play on. Again got challenged and now he blows the whistle. Arsenal players not happy. Trossard complains. I'm not sure if the ref blew for Gordon or someone else, but Arsenal players kept on getting tackled and the ref didn't blow the whistle. So I'm not sure as to what's going on. Look, Eze got fouled. Timber gets the ball, then he gets fouled. No, so Newcastle got the free kick apparently, even though Timber got the ball. So it's a foul when it's not inside the box, when not the keeper does it, but when the keeper does it, it's not a foul. It's very strange. Right, Tonali now with the ball. He's looking for Voltemade again. I'll tell you that. Guimaraes now. Voltemade. Gabriel on him. Tonali again tried to put a ball in the box. Arsenal clear it this time. Let's go, Saka. Ah, yes, let's go. Trossard plays to Gyökeres. Gyökeres onside. Run, run! Someone help him. Gyökeres shoot. Ah, this is what I'm talking about with him, man. This is what I'm talking about. The whole thing. Listen, you had Saka next to you, man. You should have just played it. I can't put my finger on it. It's just this. I don't know. With this, just doesn't seem like he's the type of striker that everyone was talking about. With that great record in Portugal and whatever, like when I seen him run with the ball, like it's no pace. Any defender catches up with him. He just tried to play it behind him, kind of like that Ronaldo sort of like trick that he goes behind him so he can go to the side, and it didn't work out. He hit his own legs. He fumbled it, and the whole attack fizzled out. He could have just easily played Saka in, and we had an equalizer. It's just bad decisions, bad play. So it looked like the incident with Gabriel and Voltamada. After Voltamada scored, and Arsenal were attacking, at one point Gabriel went up to him and there was a clash between them. And I think Gabriel kind of like, as he's, I don't know if he's trying to protect himself or he's trying to push Voltamada out of the way. His hands must have touched Voldemada's face, and he probably felt or thought it was a punch or something. So he's gone, tried to chase him, pull him back. They started arguing. The ref turned up, and Gabriel tried to put a hand out and say, "Okay, let's shake my hand. Like, my bad. Let's move on." And he's like, "No, he's not having it." So obviously, yeah, the ref had to get in between them and sort it out. We need to start doing better. Newcastle are getting better. Newcastle are getting more comfortable. They're getting more confident. They're seeing more of the ball now. We need to get a goal back in this first half. We can't lose the first half 1-0. We need to get a goal back, possibly two. Problem is, there's not much time left. There's like, what, 43 on the clock? Probably like 1 or 2 minutes of injury time, not no more than that. It's crazy. I can't believe this actually, because we started off much better. Yeah, they had a few chances here and there, but we played much better than them this first half. We deserve more. It seems like they're playing with their heads down a little bit, meaning as in like they're feeling sorry for themselves that they let the goal in. They can't really, they shouldn't play like that. They shouldn't do that. They need to pick themselves back up and just go for it and play like the way they were playing. They've given themselves a bit of a mountain now. Yeah, I know it's only one goal, but it's against Newcastle. Um, I still had it as 3-1 to Arsenal. So far, it's 1-0 Newcastle. Hopefully, we do what Aston Villa did earlier today against Fulham. They went to Fulham, let Fulham go ahead in the first half, but ended up getting back and winning 3-1, which I had predicted for Arsenal against Newcastle against Arsenal. I predicted Arsenal to win away from home 3-1. So they have their goal. I did say to everyone, Newcastle can score. They know how to score against Arsenal. So hopefully now we don't allow them to score anymore, and Arsenal get 3 goals, one this half, two in the second half. That'll be perfect. I just hope it's not the same game Tottenham played where they played so much better in the first half. Then they allowed Wolves to go ahead, and then they struggled just to climb that mountain and get back to a 1-1 draw. I'm hoping that's not what Arsenal do. We need to get the goal now. We're in injury time. It's 7 minutes injury time. So we're in injury time now. We've got time. Mascara clears it now. We've got time. If we're able to get a goal before half time, a goal in the half time with a little bit more of like more happier, then hopefully we come out the second half stronger and put in another shift and dominate them and get the two other goals. Saka kicks it out long, nobody there, just clearing it. But that Gyökeres chance earlier, man, that should have been a goal. Eze, bless him, he's tried. Eze's had like 3 shots on target, saved by Pope, and it wasn't easy saves either. I mean, one of them was a screamer. Like he laced that one, but it just keeper was there to. So yeah, 8 shots, 4 on target for Arsenal with 20 touches in their box. I mean, their stats look horrific. They've had less shots on target, less possession, less touches in the box. But the main stat is they have 1 goal. We have 0. Right, Zubimendi, Eze, Timber, Ti Timber slips, tries to play Saka back, but he loses the ball. Unlucky. Not really his fault. He kind of lost his footing and slipped a bit, and still was managed to get it out of his feet to get a kick on it, but didn't reach Saka. Now Newcastle going for it. Oh, come on. This referee is just constantly blowing. I hate referees like this. Constantly blowing his whistle. It's turning into a stop-start game. He's trying to make it by himself. All because Gordon tried to go past Saka. Saka tried to go for the ball. Gordon lost his footing, dropped, so he blows the whistle. Tell him to get up and let Arsenal play on, man. It was no foul. It was no free kick for them. It was nothing. Like Tonali kicks it long all the way to the box. Gabriel gets up and clears it. Now Gyökeres places Saka. Saka's running with it. Saka's running. Too many men in the box though. Saka, fouls. Surely fouls. Surely foul. No, see? Saka gets foul and the ref doesn't blow the whistle. It's play on for Newcastle. This is what I'm talking about. And they wonder why we get annoyed. Literally the same thing happened to Gordon now when he gave them a free kick. Now it happens to Saka and he gives them nothing. He says, no, get up and play on. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Trossard. Calafiori. Ooh. Calafiori tried to play in Gyökeres. Couldn't control it. Pope clears it. It's a throw in for Arsenal. Yeah, Saka's ran back to the referee saying, how is that not a foul? You just gave Gordon the same thing, but he's not listening to him. The inconsistency with refs is ridiculous. Calafiori tries to cross it in, kicks it wide, and it's gone all the way to Rose Z. It's not looking good for Arsenal. It's not looking good, guys. You need to start stepping up because with the amount of money we've spent and the players we have, you cannot be playing like this. I'm sorry, they cannot be playing like this. You know, these things do happen in football. I watched the game the other day between Real Oviedo against Barcelona, and they went up 1-0, but Barcelona eventually dominated them and then ended up beating them 2-1. So hopefully it's similar for us where yeah, we might go behind 1-0, but we laid a smackdown on them in the second half. That's what I want to see. Again, the game is slowed down. They're just passing it back and forth in defense. Gabriel to Declan Rice, Zubimendi. Now Zubimendi's chasing it. Zubimendi's on the ball. I haven't really seen much from him, to be honest with you. Not something great like that. We've lost the ball again. Who was that? That was Declan Rice. He lost the ball. Bad pass from him. Tonali on the ball now. Tonali, look how he holds up the ball. Doesn't lose it. Goes back home easily to Burn. Burn plays it back. Eze chasing. Pope on the ball now. Eze trying to close down. Saka closing down now. Nothing. Tonali tried to flick it on, but no. Now Gabriel plays it all the way back to Raya. Raya there now with Mascara. Mascara on the ball now. Mascara plays it to Rice. Rice back. Back to Gabriel. Gabriel Eze. Eze Zubamende. Zubamende looking. Where can I pass it to? What can I do? Gives it back to Eze. Eze goes back home. Just plays it easily back to Mascara. Mascara now. Goes left to Calafiori. Eze. Trossard Gyökeres. Gyökeres now with the ball. Tried to play in. Saka. Saka got it. Saka loses it, but great defending by Danny Burn. Or Dan Burn. Kicks it all the way out, trying to clear it. Zubamendi on the ball. Look, like I said, we are playing better. We are the better team. We are the most dominant. No end product there. That's the only problem. No goals. Same issue we had last season. We ended up drawing so many games and losing so many games, falling behind and not having enough goals. It's just we're struggling to get it in the net. So it's either we win 5-0 against Leeds, 3-0 against Forest, or we can't score whatsoever. It's just ridiculous. There's no middle ground. Where's the old adage of, 1-0 to the Arsenal, just, score a goal and sit back and just do that against certain teams? None of that. It's all or nothing with us, man. It's just, one extreme to the other. There's no grey area. There's no middle ground. Right, it's half time, guys. It's half time. It's half time. It's half time. Oh, oh my God. Again, guys, with the score, I always forget to update it. You guys need to tell me, man. When I forget to update it, make sure you tell me. Right, there's some messages here. Some chats that I didn't see. So Ari says that's a penalty. That's a clear penalty. Angry faces. The ref is stupid. That's a clear penalty. Why is no one doing nothing? Well, I agree with you, mate. And they wonder why it's always conspiracies with the Arsenal. They always talk about, oh, why is Arsenal complaining about the ref? Why is Arsenal always talking about the ref? They have it against us, or the Premier League has it against us. Well, look, it's things like this. Like the exact same incident happened in the game multiple times. But one time it's okay, we've taken away the penalty from Arsenal. And one time it's no, it's a foul, it's a free kick for Newcastle. So it's like it's very confusing. I don't understand it. There's no consistency. The referees, from the beginning of the season, it's mistake after mistake after mistake, whether it's with the VAR, whether it's on the pitch. It's just, it's very sad. It's very inconsistent and it's not good. And we're always on the end of it. It's always with Arsenal. And that's why people say, oh, yeah, you guys are conspiracy theorists. You love a conspiracy. Why do you guys think the ref's against you? Blah, blah, blah. But, what can you say? Other than that penalty, the same thing now, earlier on, right? So, Gordon goes past Saka. Saka puts the leg out, doesn't touch Gordon, but Gordon loses his footing and goes down. The ref gets up. The ref doesn't tell him to get up and play. No, he blows his whistle. He gives a free kick to Newcastle. Moments later, the exact same thing happens, but there is slight contact with Saka. At least slight contact with Saka. And what does the ref do? No, get up. Newcastle play on. You can't make this up. You can't. Like, explain that to me. It's the exact same incident, but one team get a decision by the ref and the other team gets another decision by the ref. and then you say to us, "Oh no, you guys, conspiracy theories, Arsenal, blah blah blah." Anyway, I don't want to dwell on it. So to sum up this game, it went against Newcastle are 1-0 up, but it's against the run of play. They I wouldn't say they don't deserve it. They created a few chances here and there, scattered around in the first half. But really and truly, we dominated them. We had more of the possession. We had more touches in their box. We had more chances. We created much more than them. Just no end product, no results, nothing for all the effort, especially as a shots. Trossard had a very good shot as well that hit the post. Saka hit the goalkeeper in the post a few times. So really and truly, on another day we would be 2-3-0 up or 2-3-1 up. Today it hasn't looked that way. So I wonder what Mikel Arteta is going to tell them at halftime to boost their morale, because I feel like the morale's dropped. Not all, and you know when the morale drops in a team, it doesn't serve you well, especially if you come with that same morale in the second half, because you want to come out. That's why I said it's important for Arsenal to get the equaliser before halftime, before going in for halftime, because then at least you come out where the first half hasn't affected you as much. Now it's playing up in the back of their head like, oh, we're 1-0 down. We're going to have to push. We're going to have to go out there to try and score, which then leaves gaps in the back, or, dangerous positions that for Newcastle to get in and capitalize on us having to attack via the counter attack. So it's just, right, but let's just see what's going to happen anyway. Let's see if they can do it. Let's see at least. I don't want to get a draw. It has to be a win. Ah, really don't know what to say. Anyway, I'm just gonna go grab myself a cup of tea, and I'll be back, guys. I'll see you shortly. Within 5 minutes, I'll be back. All right, guys, I'm back. Had to just go get my tea and chocolate biscuit. Had to go get me tea and chocolate biscuit. Do you know what I mean? Why is it taking so bloody long? I'll tell you what. All the people that are doing watch hate alongs against Arsenal, all the Spurs fans, all the United fans, all the Chelsea fans, they are loving it right now. As much as I was loving seeing Tottenham lose yesterday against Wolves, at least they ended up getting the equalizer. So, you know, Mikel Arteta has to make a serious impression on these players now during halftime in letting them know that we cannot lose this game. We cannot even draw it. Draw it is not as bad, obviously, because everyone knows Newcastle is a difficult team. Everyone knows that, they can turn up at home. So taking a point away from St James Park is not the worst thing. But think about it. Liverpool won there. They got a last minute winner. So not necessarily saying that we would have to do the exact same thing, but we should aim to win this game. We actually should win this game for both our mentality, and at the same time, obviously, we need to close the gap with us and Liverpool. So he has to stress on them. He has to, guys, this is a must win game. It's a must win. It's a shame. It's a shame if we don't close the gap. That's one. And it's a shame for our mentality. It's a shame for our mentality if we just give away this game and, come back to London with our heads down, or, as they say, our tail tucked between our legs. I don't want to see that. I don't want that to happen. It's very detrimental. it look like it looks like Mika Arteta has lost a little bit of confidence in um Mascara, because looks like Saliba's coming on. It looks like Saliba is uh getting ready to come on for Mascara. Mascara looks like he's not as comfortable against Newcastle, or is not fully ready to have a full game in the Premier League yet. So Saliba's coming on. Right, I'm just watching now again all the chances that we had. We had incredible amount of chances. Eze with those shots, all that third shot by Eze. When he connected with it, I actually thought that's going in. The fact that Nick Pope went all the way and had to jump to say that was an incredible save by Pope. Guys, Pope is a great goalkeeper, no doubt about it. So Mascara's coming off, Saliba's coming on. I did say if you go back and listen, I did say, guys, Mascara doesn't look very comfortable. He doesn't look very confident. He made one or two mistakes. The goal came from a mistake he made. The goal came from a corner which Mascara gave away, trying to play a ball back to Raya. Didn't connect with the ball well, and the ball went all the way out for a corner, and they scored from that corner. Not saying necessarily that's exactly why he was taken off. It was a few things even before that. I remember he made a run too high up, and Newcastle countered it, and it came at his position. So Gordon ran through his position, and they nearly ended up scoring from that. Thank God they didn't. Arsenal players covered Mascara and they covered each other very well. But it looks like the game is kicking off, guys. Here we go. The game is kicked off. All right, second half's kicked off. Now, Newcastle are playing from left to right and Arsenal from right to left. Let's hope this is going to be a better second half. Oh, Newcastle on the attack already. Voltamada nearly scored a second goal. I can't believe it. He missed an open goal. Oh, it's offside anyway. Voltamada, if it wasn't offside, would have missed an open goal. This was really bad from Arsenal. The defense looked shaky. So it wasn't Voltamada that was offside, but he missed anyway. But it looks like Murphy was offside. He received the ball as being offside. Voltamada missed anyway, but he missed an open goal. So that's not a great start to the second half, guy. What's going on? Let me put my tea here before I spill it all over my studio. Yeah, like I said, guys, Saliba just straight swap for Mascara. A bit more experience in the back, or let's just say Premier League experience at least, right? Gabriel. Arsenal have not started the second half the way they started the first half. They started the first half they jumped off the block real quick and they're just showing Mascara. Mascara, obviously, he knows why it's taken off. Um, Here we go. Oof. Yeah, so the first half Arsenal started with a lot more, a lot more oomph, a lot more X factor. They was going for it. I told you guys their morale is still down from allowing Newcastle to score. And when you're playing with your morale down, it's dangerous because you're susceptible to making mistakes, and it's like you'd start doubting yourself. There's something nagging you. The full confidence is not there, and that's a big problem in football. So Arsenal need to do something to boost their morale and to boost their confidence again, which means they need to start creating a few chances. Once they see that the chances are being made and they got Newcastle on the back foot, then that will grow. But allowing Newcastle to get into the game and play and have because Newcastle playing with confidence now, they don't have to come out. They can just sit deep and let Arsenal have the ball and not go anywhere with it. Yeah, this ref does not like Arsenal. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, he's got something against Arsenal. He just blew the whistle twice for Timber to run back and take a throw in when all the players do exactly the same thing. They grab the ball and take several steps forwards and then throw it. But apparently Arsenal players can't do that. But I bet you any money you'll see Newcastle do that when they get a throw any minute now. And then he won't blow the whistle. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Timber now. Come on, Timber. Cross it. Timber looking for a cross. Couldn't. Gordon there blocking him. Plays it back. Zubamendi Eze. Eze now. Gabriel. Zubamendi. Gabriel. Calafiori. All this sideways passing in defense is just so unnecessary. It's just unbelievable. Like I don't see any other team doing that. I don't see Newcastle doing that, and they're playing perfectly fine against us, creating chances and everything. Like, what's the whole point of it's like, okay, I'm gonna take 20 passes in the back between Gabriel and Saliba, Calafiori and Timber, just in between us. We're gonna pass it 20 times. What is it? Just for possession stats? Is it for passing stats? I don't understand. Like I want to see creativity. I want to see something be done. I want to see through balls. I want to see you thread it through the eye of the needle. I want to see great passes. What's the point? Like, yeah, I'm gonna pass to you, then you pass it back to me, and I pass it to you, and pass it back to me, and it's just back and forth in between the back four now. Right, Calafiori with a cross. No, listen, man. If your cross don't do nothing in the next 10 minutes, take this bum off, man. Bloody scrub. If he doesn't do nothing, if he doesn't get us a goal now, yeah, when we need it the most, well, you can go back to Portugal, man. Meaning, go back to where you're a great player. He's not Portuguese, he's Swedish. But he was apparently a great player in Portugal. So go back to Portugal and be a great player there because right here, right now, if you can't bloody get us a goal now, which I'm hoping he can, and I hope he proves me wrong. Arsenal corner! No. Newcastle deal with it very well. Yeah, I'm starting to lose hope with Gyökeres, guys. I really am. He keeps disappearing in games. Like look, like Havertz was doing much better than him. I'll be honest with you. And Havertz cost more than Gyökeres. Like I'm really not happy. Like I'm really not happy with this player so far. Like in every game that I've watched him, other than the Leeds game where I think he got two, and the Forest game where he got one, he just doesn't look like a fit. He looks when I say he doesn't look like a fit, he looks like maybe a fit for a Newcastle or a Brentford or something like that, a Brighton maybe. But he doesn't look a fit with Arsenal. Arsenal need those speedy, elegant. I'll be honest with you, Ekatike probably was a better fit for Arsenal than Gyökeres. No, not Sesko. I never liked Sesko from the beginning. To be honest with you, I never knew about Ekatike like that. But when I seen him play for Liverpool, the way he plays, the way he is, the pace, the technique. He knows how to let the ball bounce off his body, but then he gets back to it. Look, Gyökeres chase. He can never. Gyökeres will never ever win a running race with any player. I'm telling you, this Bray is so slow that he needs to improve. He needs to lose weight. He needs to become more agile. He needs to know how to control the ball better. Like I don't know how he was doing it in Portugal. I don't know what that league is like there, but in this league, you can't, man. You can't be the way you are, man. Sluggish like that, slow. Like you're not a Berbatov, man. You're not like I don't know what other strikers were kind of like that, where they're just kind of Eze. The reason why I'm not talking about the game that much because literally nothing going on, guys. It's just in midfield. They lose it, we lose it. They lose it, we lose it. Now Newcastle's trying something. They're on the attack. Gordon plays in the middle. No one there. Arsenal defend well. Raya kicks it out. Be careful, guys. They're on your toes. Right now, Arsenal trying to get out on attack. Eze, great turn by him. Plays it to the side. Now, Saka. Saka having a run on the right hand side. Now, running at the defense. Playing it back. Declan Rice now. Trossard. Trossard plays it back to Eze. Tries to do a scissor kick. Unlucky. Didn't connect very well. Unlucky. And it's a goal kick for Newcastle. Right, at least now there is none of that passing at the back and all that. Now they've picked up the game a bit and they're gonna go and they're gonna try and make chances. They need to, man. I'm sending a message to you, Arsenal. Arsenal, you're not looking good. Mikel Arteta, your Arsenal is not looking good. It is it's really not looking good. I mean, we're holding Newcastle. If it wasn't for that corner, it'd still be 0-0. Newcastle did manage to play much better against Liverpool than they are playing against us. But I'm pretty sure Liverpool had scored by now, at least equalised. And they were playing against a 10-man Newcastle, because if I remember correctly, Gordon got sent off. They better get a goal quick. Newcastle corner. Sorry, Newcastle free kick. I didn't see that. Calafiori got a yellow card. I did see that. But I didn't see for what. So now Newcastle have a free kick from about 50 yards, quite far. It's on the right hand side. They're launching it into the box. Obviously aiming for Dan Burn. Murphy. Cleared. It was Saliba or Gabriel, one of them. One of the Arsenal defense just cleared it out. Well done. Gordon now on the left hand side, running at Saka. Saka trying to defend. Gyökeres coming back to defend as well. Joe Linton took a shot. That whistled past the far post. Right across the goal. You see, this is what I'm saying. The kind of chances that Newcastle's taken, we should be taking them. No one's taking shots outside the box. We've got players like Declan Rice, Zubimendi that can do that. Calafiori can do that. We're not doing any of that. We're literally not doing nothing like that in the second half. First half, we had a lot of chances. We had a lot of shots on target. We had a lot of, half chances. But now it's like nothing. That's really nothing. Come on, you Arsenal! Gyökeres chasing it, long ball, but too slow, man. Right, Calafiori. Again, they go back. Like every time, man. It's like, why do you keep looking backwards? Like, we need to go that way. We need to go the other way. Like, I'm so confused, man. I'm so confused. One pass forward, three backwards. One pass forwards, three backwards. How are you supposed to move ahead? Looks like we need to make some changes, man. Martinelli, fling him on for Trossard because Trossard's not doing nothing. Bear in mind, we can make a few changes. I'd say take Trossard off. Calafiori, Gabriel, Calafiori, Zubimendi, Rice, Rice, Timber. Saka. Saka on the right hand side. Timber again coming in into the box. Eze. Eze. Trossard. Oh my god, it was nearly 1-1. If it wasn't for Pope, Pope is the man of the match. I'm sorry. The Newcastle goalkeeper, he is keeping them in the game. I'm telling you. Zubamendi just dinks it forward. Timber in there, tries to header it in, but Pope again saves it. Right in front of the goal. He literally aimed it for the bottom left corner. It was going there, but Pope, I don't know how he read it and saved it. But he must have man of the match. Zubamendi into the box again. Timber again tries to take a shot. Trossard not happy about something. He's running to the referee, complaining about something. The Newcastle players running with him as well. It's starting an argument. Referee's not bothering with any of it. He's just ignoring the Arsenal players. He's ignoring everyone. Oh, he got fouled in the box. Let me see this. Oh, he was trying to go for the ball, but he got pulled back. I believe it was Tonali. It was like I don't know, half a chance, and he complaining about it. Yeah, Mikel Arteta is getting upset. He keeps on going to the fourth official, and he's talking to him, and even his coaches are trying to hold him back. He's telling him, "No, don't worry. I'm just want to chat to him. Don't worry about it." But yeah, like I said, guys, Pope is the man of the match so far. The way he's kept Newcastle in. If Newcastle end up winning this game, it's because of their goalkeeper. Remember, I said that, and listen out for everyone that's going to talk about this game. They will tell you Pope has kept them in the game. Look, we can't even keep the ball. We keep losing the ball. This is ridiculous, man. Anyway, throw. Throw for Arsenal. Timber. Gabriel. Oof. Nearly lost it. Rice. Timber. Saka. So far deep. Saka pretty much in as a right back. Now he's running forward. Timber's gone forward ahead of him. Nothing. Had to play it all the way back to Gabriel. Like Rice. Rice to Calafiori on the left hand side now. The left hand side for Newcastle is so empty and is so bad. Not bad in the performance wise, but it's not as strong as the right hand side that they should put Martinelli on. Timber crosses it in. No one there. Right. Declan Rice. Zubamendi. Eze. Eze. Trossard placed it into Gyökeres. Gyökeres loses it again. Again, the goalkeeper is on the halfway line. Raya's on the halfway line. Oh my god. Gyökeres, man. It's going from bad to worse from bad to worse the way I feel about Victor Gyökeres. Honestly, it's going. I'm hoping he's gonna prove me wrong. I'm hoping he's gonna eventually settle down and find his shooting boots or his scoring boots. But I'm telling you guys, it's start like some people were telling me that. Some people were literally telling me that he's not Premier League standards, and I was telling them to be quiet and that they don't understand football. But I'm starting to see at least what they meant. I'm not necessarily agreeing with them, but I'm starting to see because I never seen him before like that. Other than one or two matches, I've seen him in real life when I went to watch Arsenal against Sporting Lisbon. But Rice, Zubamendi lost out and Calafiori lost out, and the goalkeeper Pope went for it again, but they had to clear it. I think it's an Arsenal throw. That's right. Trossard throws it quickly. Declan Rice again. Trossard, Rice. Rice looking for someone, anyone. Just don't go backwards, please. Zubamendi. Just Sakai tries to play into the box. No one there. Newcastle clear it. We still got it. Look, man. This is very frustrating, man. We're hammering and hammering away, and to no avail. There's no end product whatsoever. Right, go on. Yes, Eze. Yes, Eze. Saka. Play Eze again. Oh, he tried. He couldn't get it out of his feet. Eze and Saka try to link up with each other. Oh, Newcastle's on attack. Murphy's on his own against the goalkeeper. Ooh, Declan Rice trekking back like a horse. This brother is a horse for real. The way he tracked back, I'm telling you, give him the captaincy now. Look at him, look at him. He saw it coming and he was tracking back and he blocked it as Murphy pulls back to try and take a shot. Rice just stopped and blocks it. What a great block! But again, a Newcastle corner. Give the captaincy to Rice now. Make him captain and watch how he transforms Arsenal. Watch how he will have everyone ticking to his beat. But Mikel Arteta is about this. Yeah, I'm gonna keep everyone happy business. Don't know if that will ever work, mate. Calafiori and a Newcastle player crash outside of a box. The referee just says play on finally. He didn't give them anything this time. Oh, then why do you have conspiracies? Why do you... No, no. This is the first time in the whole game. So let it happen. Oh, now he has blown for them. See what I'm saying? See what I mean? I told you guys. Don't be talking too soon because this ref is a nonce. I meant nonsense. Right, Newcastle making changes. Trippier's coming on. Alanga's coming on. They're trying to become more dangerous. Gordon's coming off. Didn't really do much anyway. Murphy's coming off as well. So Gordon, Murphy's coming off. Trippier's coming on. Alanga's coming on. And Nick Voltamada's coming off. Who scored the goal? So Trippier, Alanga, and Usola all on for Newcastle. Yeah, it looks like Newcastle is going to try and play five in the back just to take this 1-0 and just, sit back and hold the one goal and just stop Arsenal from winning. Look, listen, if Arsenal want to make a statement and want to be real contenders for the Premier League, they have to win this game. They must score two goals at least to beat Newcastle. And if that means scoring one goal in the dying minutes of this game, then at least that will quieten down a lot of the haters. It will quieten down a lot of the critics. And we close the gap between us and Liverpool, which means we've pounced on this opportunity, which they have left us since yesterday. But if we don't capitalize on this gorgeous gift from them, because just bear in mind, not all teams are Crystal Palace. So not everyone's going to be able to do what Crystal Palace did against Liverpool. There's a lot of nonsense passing from Arsenal. It's just absolute passing for no reason. No one's doing nothing. No one's making runs. It's just literally we're making passes. That's it. One person's passing to the other. So yeah, our passing rate is going to be up high. Our possession rates is going to be up high. But it's a shame because Newcastle's just sitting back thinking, okay, well, have the ball, play if you want. We're not going to let you go. No, you ain't going nowhere. Yeah, keep passing it sideways. Timber now on the right hand side. Timber by himself. Someone go help him. Saka behind him. Saka, yes. Saka plays it in. Shot. Yokeres. Man, take him off, man. Couldn't control the ball again. Couldn't get the ball out of his feet. It's not an easy one. I'm not going to say to you it was. It was kind of like a shot from Saka that came right at him. Well, deflected from a Newcastle player came at him, but I'm telling you, it's not looking good. Saka's coming off. Arsenal fans booing. Martinelli's coming on. So Saka's coming off and Martinelli's coming on. It looks like Marino's coming on for someone as well. Saka obviously having come back from injury. They're not trying to get him to play a full 90 minutes straight away. Calafiori's coming off, so he's taken off a defender to put on a midfielder in Moreno. And now Saka's coming off to put on Martinelli. So now you're going to have possibly Martinelli on the left. Trossard goes on the right. Or Martinelli goes on the right and Trossard stays on the left. Let's see. Let's see. Well, we should try and get a couple of goals now at least. The fact that he's just made a change in 69 minutes is so negative, man. Last game against Man City, he made changes in half time. Obviously, everyone knew he had to make those changes, but he always waits till like the last 20 minutes. Why? I don't understand. Oh, Gyökeres with a chance. Shot. Deflected is a corner for Arsenal. Guys, I don't even know what language to use. I don't know what words to say, but I'm starting to feel hopeless with this team again this early in the season because even that shot from Gyökeres, the fact that he wasn't able to get it on target, regardless how difficult it was. Declan Rice with a corner. Nick Pope is the man of the match. Comes and just grabs the ball. If he doesn't go to a bigger club at some point, I mean, unless Newcastle are able, and that's not saying Newcastle is not a big club, but if he doesn't at least get offered other teams that are above the Newcastle status, then I don't know football. But I guarantee you teams are going to come in for him because Nick Pope is an incredible goalkeeper. I mean, look at Man United, how they're struggling. Chelsea, how they're struggling. These teams are watching this game and they're looking at this goalkeeper thinking, wow, we need someone like this in between the sticks. Now, would Eddie Howe let him go? Probably doesn't want to, but if they get offered again 100 and something million, because I believe Nick Pope is quite young for a goalkeeper to be that good as well. My God, we're on 72 minutes. We haven't even equalized yet. This is not looking good for Arsenal, man. Really, really not looking good for us. The fact that these players are not looking at each other and saying to each other, like, guys, what are we doing? We need to win. We're trying to win the league title here. How are you going to win the league title? You can't go to Newcastle and win. You end up losing. Like, come on, man. Botman just cleared at one time. Alanga chasing it. Look, Alanga. Gabriel had to save that. Gabriel off of his toes had to get the ball away. Because I tell you what, Newcastle are pumping up their fans. Gemarish, Gemarish, I don't know. Gamarias, however they say this name, he's just putting his hand up. Oh, Livramento looks injured, but they're probably wasting time. Dark arts, but yeah, Gamarias just pumping the air, getting his crowd up wild again. That can't help the Arsenal players. The pressure, the time running out. We're coming up to 75 minutes. So let's say with injury time, there's about 20 minutes left in total. Obviously, you can get plenty of goals in 20 minutes, but the way we're playing, the way Newcastle is set up now with the low block, they're just gonna play on a counter attack, which means we have to go and play high up, which then means it leaves danger areas behind us, which they nearly took advantage of just now. Elanga, yeah, it's not looking good, guys. I was hoping for a perfect weekend. Obviously, Spurs didn't help that, but they still lost points. But the perfect weekend would have been Man United loses, Liverpool loses, Chelsea loses, Arsenal wins, and Tottenham loses. But everything else happened except for Tottenham. They drew, which is not good, and now Arsenal is losing, and so much time is being wasted. The guilty party mascara just looking on, sitting next to Odegaard. They're showing it again. Lapse of concentration. He tries to play it to Raya and just kicks it out. Look, he knows. It hits his shin and it goes out for a corner. And from that corner, Voltemada scores in the 35th minute. I feel sorry for him because he hasn't done a lot of things wrong. Just this game. And in this game, he had a couple of lapses of concentration. So you can't really blame him because, look, at the end of the day, all players make mistakes. All players lose concentration at some point. It's just sad that he's one of the new kids, and it hopefully doesn't affect him. Hopefully, if we end up able to get a win in this game, come on, man. They just spent 10 minutes with Livramento on the floor. Take him off, man. I don't know why the ref is not saying take him off the pitch so we can start the game. Like he's just allowing them to, this is what I mean about these refs as well. If it was an Arsenal player, they would have told him get him off the pitch, go see, and then do what you need to do. We need to continue the game. But nah, look, stretches coming on and everything, man. Livramento being stretched off right before the international break as well. Well, so what happened? Let me see. Oh, so him and Saliba were going for the same ball, and when he landed, it looks like he landed a bit awkwardly on his right foot, I believe, and he's getting stretched off right now, which is sad because he's a young player. But at the end of the day, look, man, we need to win this game, and they just spent 10 minutes on this player. Just stretch him off from the beginning. If you know you're gonna have to stretch him off, just stretch him off. Anyway, Jamal Lascelles come on for him. I just want to know who that was too, Gabriel. Rice. Gabriel Martinelli. Supermendi keeps it in. Kept it in. Trossard. To who? To who? You absolute scrub, man. Leave my club. Get out of my club, man. After all that Supermendi done, this Brad goes and gives it away. Who the hell was you looking at when you made that pass? Absolutely disgusting, man. The Brer runner's heart out to keep the ball in. Gives it to you. Give it back to him. Why are you looking for someone else and he end up giving it to a Newcastle player? You stupid, stupid. I'm going to lose the plot with these players, man. Newcastle throw. Look, I'll be honest with you. It doesn't even look like we're even gonna get a goal. It doesn't even look like we're gonna get one goal, let alone a winner. It's looking absolutely disgusting for Arsenal. They're playing five at the back. We're not getting through their back line. We're not keeping possession of the ball. We're not making good passes. We're just giving the ball away. It's an absolute shambles. It's an absolute shambles. They're putting this club to shame. And I don't know who to blame. Is it the manager? Is it the players? It might be a bit of the same. Look, absolute joke. I would rather we're not competing for the title rather than pretending to compete for the title and becoming a laughing stock and an absolute joke for everyone else. Like, when other teams like Man City and Liverpool were challenging for the title, they were showing that they were challenging for the title. Last season, when Liverpool went for the title, they showed everyone, look, we're winning the title, even in the way they played. We can't even have a decent game away from home against Newcastle, who is a free flowing football team. They don't just play a low block till until they need to defend their goals, until they need to defend the lead that they have. They come out and they play. And we can't play our game with all the players that we have. Maybe the balance is not right. Maybe change the formation, stop playing a 4-3-3. Do something, make something happen, make changes. Gyökeres is obviously not the answer. Absolutely waste of space. Last two games, I don't even know what to say. Other than the Leeds and the Nottingham Forest games, absolute joke. Absolute joke. Pope is the man of the match. He just dummied Marino, I think. Finally, the ref has decided to give a free kick to Arsenal. Lascelles fouling Gyökeres. Gyökeres again. I don't even have hope for him when he's in the box. He's starting to look like an absolute joke. Honestly, he is. He's starting to look like an absolute joke. Eze just played him a great ball, doesn't pull the trigger, doesn't know what to do, just lets a Newcastle player slide in front of him as he's taking a shot, and then afterwards he slips as he takes a shot. It's just embarrassing, man. It's becoming a joke. Hmm. Zubimendi coming up for Odegaard. Right, go on then. See, show us, Mr. Captain. Show us that you're deserving of being the captain, and I'll shut my mouth. Otherwise, take it off and give it to Rice, man. I've lost faith in all you players. Zubimendi, what? Who? Please, do us a favour. Probably would have been better off with Party, mate. Alanga nearly in for a chance if it wasn't for Gabriel. Great defending from Gabriel. Timber now on the line. Look, look, we're just getting bullied, man. Arsenal players are getting bullied. Arsenal players are absolutely getting bullied. Joe Linton just getting a yellow card. I don't even want to say the word, but you guys know it starts with a P and it ends with a Y. And that's who Arsenal are being right now. A bunch of those. It is such a shame. It's embarrassing, man. It is. I don't like after this game today. If we don't get nothing out of this game, and I never lose hope till the whistle gets blown. Pause. But doesn't look like we're gonna get anything out of this game. But if we do, here we go. Declan Rice, corner for Arsenal. If we don't get nothing out of this game, guys, then forget the league, forget the Champions League, forget everything. Let's just look forward to next season because I'm telling you, we have sold ourselves short today. Rise! Yes! Who's that? Marino! Mikel Marino! Yes! Finally! Took them 80 something minutes! Finally, who put that in the ball in? Rice? Who was that? Yes, Rice with the ball in! Marino! Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Show the rest of the world that we're in for the title. I was just talking about that. If we don't get nothing out of this game, forget the title. Forget everything else. Man like Marino off the post. Always there. See, he comes on as a sub. He does great. When he starts, he's not always the best player. Sometimes he is. Come on, get the ball. I don't even know why they're celebrating. Grab the ball and go and play again. Let's get the second one, man. What are you playing for? A draw? We need to win. Newcastle not done on the attack now. Great challenge. Man like Gabriel. Trippier now. Newcastle fans screaming for a handball. They better not go back and check that. Newcastle not happy that Arsenal scored. They're trying to get back into the game. Alanga crosses it in. Burn hooked it in, but it's cleared by Saliba. Saliba running with it. Lascelles fighting with Saliba and it's out for a throw-in. Oh, here we go. One something's happening. Oh, they're checking for the handball. If they give a penalty to Newcastle, I'm going to go crazy. They're going to give a penalty to them. He put his arm up. Yeah, they're going to give a penalty. They're going to give a penalty. I know they're going to give a penalty. Because Gabriel put his hand. Oh my God. Right after we score. Because the arm is up so high. Why do you have to do that, man? Yeah, he's going to give a penalty, man. Oh no, penalty! Yes! Oh! See, we need things like this going for us if we want to win. Football fans are so fickle. But look, listen. If we want to win anything, we cannot concede those penalties. Innit? If that penalty would have went in and they scored it, come on, man. So you need a bit of luck in football sometimes. You know, it goes both ways. We can't always be giving other teams the luck against us. We need to get some of that luck sometimes. And today we got it in them because look, I'll be honest with you, that looked like a penalty to me, but I don't know why they didn't give it. Apparently something must have happened because they was replaying it in a weird way. Maybe because it came off of his own shin or whatever. Oh, they're putting Lewis Kelly on. Trossard's coming on. So who's he pushing forward? Is he pushing Calafiori forward or is Lewis Kelly going to play on the left-hand side? Woo! Excited. Let's have a look, guys. Miles Lewis Kelly. He's one of our own. He's one of our own. Miles Lewis Kelly. He's one of our own. Let's go. We need to defend this long throw from Newcastle. Hopefully we can counter them. Listen, guys, try and get Gyökeres to score a goal because if he doesn't, he's just going to look like an embarrassment. Oh, ref, that's a yellow card. Tell me that was Joe Linton and he's going to get sent off. No, it wasn't. But a yellow card for Newcastle player. Burn. Dan Burn. Yellow card. Cynical foul. Just pulled back a player when Arsenal was on the counter-attack. Right, it's a free kick for Arsenal. Are they going to just throw it into the box? I know we got at least 10 minutes of injury time. Because with everything that happened, the VAR checks and that Livramento injury, I know there's 10 minutes left in the game somewhere. We're on 88 minutes now, right? Yeah. Come on, Arsenal. Red Army. I did say this has a feel of the Tottenham game from yesterday against Wolves. Very similar situation. Tottenham playing much better in the first half, then falling behind a little bit in the second half, conceding the goal, and then having to climb that mountain. Ended up similar timing as well, very similar time. Um, Ended up getting a goal back and drawing 1-1. Hopefully, we can go that step further and we can score the winner. Right, it's a throw in for Newcastle. Oh, so apparently. So how much injury time are they giving? They haven't put it up yet. We're in the last minute, guys, of the 90. I know there's about 10 minutes left. Oh, come on. Ref! I was going to say. I thought he tried to give a ref. I thought he was trying to give a free kick for Newcastle. Saliba clearly got pulled back. How many? 8 minutes? Only? I thought it was at least minimum 10, if not more. Anyway, they've given 8 minutes of injury time, so it's plenty of time for us to get the winner. Come on, Red Army! Right, Lewis Skelly. It looks like Lewis Skelly's playing left wing, you know. That's what we was talking about earlier. Rice with a long ball. Lewis Skelly. Odegaard. Eze. Odegaard. Declan Rice. Odegaard. Gabriel. Lewis Skelly. Oh no, of course not. Calafiori came off. Lewis Skelly went left back, but Eze went on the left, and Odegaard went in place of. Okay, of course. What am I talking about? Gyökeres! He went down, but what? No penalty. Ref said no. Rice again. Come on. Rice kept it in. Timber. He's trying to cross it, but he's getting blocked. Rice now on the right hand side. Come on. Gabriel, all the way back. They had to go back this time. Gabriel, long ball. Looking for Gyökeres. No. Timber's there. Timber through the legs of Burn. Martinelli. Rice. Timber. Come on, guys. I can feel it coming. Rice throws in the box. Oh, Nick Pope again. He's still man of the match. Nick Pope. Something's happened. The ref has blown the whistle again. Looks like, did Elanga do something? What happened here? Pope grabs it out of the air, then runs. He pushes Marino, then throws it out. And then Lewis Skelly. Oh, they're trying to say Lewis Skelly fouled Elanga. I didn't see nothing. They didn't even show it on the replay. I don't know. But anyway, Newcastle making a change. They're trying to kill some more time. Joe Linton coming off. Come on, Arsenal. This is doable, man. Give us a late winner. Give us a last minute winner. Everyone's talking about, yeah, that's what champions are made of. Yeah, sign of champions. Winning, getting a goal, late winners, yeah. to me was all luck from Liverpool. Let's get a bit of luck now. Let's get this last minute win at Arsenal. Go on, Raya. That's it. Clear it. Raya, come on, come on. Look for your player. Look for your player. Come on. Quickly, everyone's hurrying him up. Odegaard, come on. Well done. Great touch. Come on. Rice, Skelly. Rice. Odegaard. To Lewis Skelly. Oh, lucky. I wanted him to get his goal. Miles Lewis Skelly. Oh, he would have been deserving of that goal. What a ball from Odegaard as well. A through ball. This is what I've been talking about. Where's all this play been? He just destroyed the whole defense with one ball. And that's probably why he's a captain. And many more things, of course. It's not just that. But... Right, Rice with the corner. This is it, guys. I can feel it. I can feel it. This is it. This is it. Oh, Declan Rice. Oh, Nick Pope. Oh. Fizzled. Martinelli took a shot, but someone headed it out. I didn't see who. Ball comes in the box again. And Nick Pope grabs it again. Give him the man of the match. Give him a trophy. Give him a raise in his wages. He is a phenomenal goalkeeper. If it wasn't for him... Ooh. Again, Nick Pope. Look, listen, man. There is not enough words for me to say how good he's been this game. He's the man of the match. And I hope he will go on. Oh, who is that? Lascelles. Right, another Arsenal corner. This is it. Come on, come on, come on. You have to believe it into existence. Come on! Yes! 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 Gabriel again! Come on! Signs of champions, they say! Signs of a champion, they say! Don't chat to me! Yes! Hold that, Liverpool! Yeah? What did I just say? Give us that last minute winner! It's mayhem in St. James Park with the Arsenal fans as they're going crazy. I don't blame them. Man like Gabriel. Let's see this again. Corner from Arsenal. Set piece FC. Chat to me. Oh my God. What a header. Sorry, Nick Pope. Sorry. I still give you man of the match, but sorry. And guess what? I got Gabriel in my fantasy team. Chat to me. Handbrake on, man, them. Handbrake on who? Let me update the score, guys. We finally closed the gap, guys, to 2 points. Come on! Come on! Uh-oh, here we go. Newcastle's on attack. Rice. Big man Rice. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. What? The ref gave a free kick to Newcastle in the centre circle. Eddie Howe not looking happy. But look, listen, man, you tried. You tried. You held us down. You held us back. Nick Pope, still man of the match for me. I don't care that we won the game. I give the man of the match to Nick Pope because that goalkeeper, if it wasn't for him, if they had someone like Bayern there in goal, no doubt we would have won this 6-0 or 6-1 or 7-1. Dangerous. Newcastle nearly had another goal against Arsenal in the dying minutes. Man like Tonali. I've told you about Tonali. He's too good. Oh, they're asking for handball again. Who handballed it? Newcastle just trying to clutch at straws. Anyway, long throw. That's very dangerous from Newcastle. Cleared. Well done. Eze clears it out. Yes! 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 Last minute winners. Chat to me. Absolutely fantastic. Ooh, my God, this is so good. Nearly the perfect week. You know what? Forget it. It's the perfect weekend. I was going to say nearly the perfect weekend because Tottenham didn't lose. Forget Tottenham. Liverpool lost. United lost. Chelsea lost. Arsenal wins. Last minute winner. Chat to me. Signs of a champion. Chat to me. Handbrake on. Chat to me. Right, well done, Arsenal. Thank you for joining me in the watch along, guys. Great watch along. Look out for tomorrow's watch along. Yes, we're going to do the Everton West Ham match in the evening time. I believe it's around 8 o'clock, so tune in for that. Congratulations to the Arsenal. Look out for the Saturday review video. Look out for this match's review video. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. Yes! 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 Well done.